Hey guys, 5-star here with Operation Final Countdown. It's July 1939 and the fun part begins. First up, housekeeping. I was contacted by Crooked Leg and Knights Templar that I have to roll a defense roll for the light carrier here in Sea Zone 23. As you can see, I haven't updated the map yet, but as this is not affecting the Russian turn, I thought, hey, why not recording my turn and so that Fighting Irish can continue. But let's go back to the defense roll for the light carrier with a 1. That was close too. So the sub survives, the German one. Next up, Sleeping Bear roll for Russia. Wow, that is fantastic. So 11, I go up from 8 to 19. That is beautiful. I take that. And next up, the tech rolls. I roll for Advanced Mechanized for 7 or higher. A 9. Beautiful. It's a hit. So I got Advanced Mechanized. I go up to stage 2. Next up will be Strategic Rockets with a 9 or higher. A 10, beautiful. I take that. So Strategic Rockets go up to stage 2. Next up is... Let's take Improved Factories with a 7 or higher. And what a turn. Wow, this is pretty good. Oh, I have to get a Russian roundel. There it is. Let's put it to Improved Factories. And I think I have one more. I rolled for Advanced Mechanized a hit. I rolled for Strategic Rockets, Improved Factories. Let's give it a try with the Jet Fighters with an 8 or higher, which is my last tech roll this turn. A1. So I fail. That's alright. I was pretty lucky already. Most important was the Sleeping Bear roll actually. Well, great start into the turn. Let's talk about purchases. The Russians have 12 IPP to spend. I wanted to save a lot of stuff, but it's not possible. So the situation forced me to spend a little bit more. One thing I will buy is Lend-Lease for Spain. It's an artillery for 4 IPP. I will build a rail, which costs me another 4 because of the territory. And the airborne infantry for 3. So in total, we talk about 11 IPP. So I will save 1 IPP for next turn. All right, let's talk about combat moves. And yes, we have combat moves. Couple of those actually, because it's July 1939 and the Russians can violate some neutrality. First up, I will declare war on Mongolia. Pretty common move. I will attack central, and knock off the KMT unit. The cavalry in central Mongolia will be attacked by a light armor from Cheetah, 2 infantry from Cheetah, a cavalry from Cheetah, and the motorized from Cheetah as well. And in here, in the beautiful country of Karulan, I will bring a light armor, a cavalry, and 2 infantry from Cheetah. 1 infantry will stay here in Cheetah. These are the first 2 combat moves. Next up, no, I'm not attacking Iran. I'm attacking Karjala in Finland. I will bring the cavalry from Karelia, as well as 1, 2, 7, 8 infantry, together with all my planes in Leningrad, which are 2 fighters and a tank bomber. Next up, I'm not sure if this is a combat move, so I'm just doing it right now. I can annex Latvia with the infantry from northern Belorussia. So I take Latvia without a combat. So that will be a Russian territory, starting in the Baltics. All right. And we have a combat move, last but not least, of course, in Spain. We will attack Leon Castile. There are 2 militias there, so let me take them out to the battle board. They defend at 2. I take the cavalry from Andalusia, the infantry from there, and the cavalry from Madrid, and also the fighter from Madrid. They will all attack in Leon Castile. It's mountain territory, as always in Spain. That means attack value is reduced. I hope I hit in the first turn with the fighter, so it should be okay. And I think this is it. Yeah, I think it looks okay. We have covered all the important battles again, declaring war on Mongolia, and also taking Karjala, or try to take Karjala from the Finnish people. And yeah, this is it. All right, let's start with the battle in Spain. There's no first strike unit, so I can roll with the infantry. The infantry hits with a 5 of 1. No hit. 2 times a cavalry hitting at a 2 or less. No hit. And the fighter, last but not least, scoring a hit with a 5. Beautiful. The nationalists defend with a 2 or less. 2 times a militia. No hit for them. So we reduce the militia by 1, so it's just 1 militia left. I proceed with the infantry at 1. 3, no hit. 2 cavalries with a 2 or less, no hit. And the fighter hopefully does hit. No, he doesn't. So no hit for me this turn. The nationalists return fire with the 1 militia at a 2, and they miss as well. My infantry in round 3, no hit. 2 cavalries, a 2, no hit. And last but not least, the fighter. Wow, it's a real nail biter here. Militia from the nationalists defend with a 2, no hit. And again, the infantry with a 1, 2 cavalry with a 2, and the fighter with a 6 or less, and here it is. This is the last hit we need. The militia is defending with a 2. Of course he scores. Okay. Nevertheless, it was a good turn. Will I? Yeah, I think I will remove a cavalry. So I will take Leon Castile with a cavalry and an infantry. That looks good. So I can immediately place Roundel here. So I am currently at 5 territories here in Spain. Looks good for my recruitment roll. I hope I will have success at the end of the turn. Next up, Karjala with 3 defending infantry from Finland, hitting or scoring at a 4 or less. I will bring to the battle attack bomber, a fighter. Actually, wait a second. I bring a cavalry and 8 infantry, and now please let me take a look, because marshes -2 to attacking and defending vehicle class units. So as I do not have vehicle class units, my units are not affected. But I see something else. I can see 3 fighters here in Russia, and I'm not completely sure if this is correct. Sorry for the mess here. Okay, got it. Well, let me check. I think Russia starts with how many fighters? I think I have one. Start with one in Orekursk, one in Moscow. I'm not sure. I think I made a mistake here. That is weird. Shouldn't happen. I can see here on the setup there are only 2 fighters for Russia, and I think that's true. I haven't bought a fighter yet. I haven't received a fighter via Lend-Lease. So yeah, for this turn or for this attack, I will only use 2. It's just too hot. I can't think straight anymore. So I think I only have 2. Yes, that's the that was the problem. Sorry for all the mess. It was a Spanish fighter which I haven't placed back to Madrid. So yes, the battle board looks like this. Of course, 2 fighters, 1 tactical, 1 cavalry, 8 infantry, and we have Spanish are out. The Finnish infantry defense at 4 or less. Okay, let's start with 8 infantry. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. I need a 2 or less. And this is no hit. Sorry, I haven't filmed it, but I haven't missed anything. No hit for the infantry. Now a cavalry at a 3. No hit. And 2 fighters with a 6. 2 hits. That's great. And a tactical with a 7. No hit. So I end up with 2 hits. And I return fire with the Finnish infantry 4 times, a 4 or less. And I can see no hit here from the Finnish. Cool. I like it. That reduces the defense to 2 infantry. No casualties on my side. Beautiful. Another 8 time with a 2 or less. The Russian infantry, and I can see a hit here. This is a 1. Nice. I only need 1 more. Let's see if the cavalry can make it. Nope. But maybe 2 fighters. Nope. Let's hope for the attack bomber. And there it is. Okay. Another 2 hits for the second attack round. 2 infantry defending. And he scores 1 hit. I will remove 1 infantry. That means I will take Karjala with 7 infantry and the cavalry. And this is worth 1 IPP. And well, the planes, they started in Leningrad. It took them 1 move to Karjala, 1 back to Leningrad, 2, 3 to Western Russia, 4 to Orekursk, 5 to Donetsk Cuban. Let me think about it. I think this was wrong. Okay, change of heart. I will keep them in. Oh, that's difficult. Sorry guys, bear with me. Hope I'm ready in a couple of seconds. I think let me keep them here in Leningrad. Nah, not really happy with that, but okay. Let's see. Let's proceed with the next battle. We just proceed here in central Mongolia. It's a light armor, cavalry, 2 infantry, and a motorized. Take this out on the battle board. Just a second. This is now mountain territory, so my values are reduced. Yeah, actually I don't have to decide where my planes end up, because it's still in combat movement. Maybe I have a better idea later on. Okay. Okay, the battle board looks like this. Defending cavalry from the Mongolians, 2 infantry and a 1 motorized, and oh sorry, no, the motorized goes down well as 2 with the infantry. Cavalry at a 2 and the light armor at a 3. All right, first round of attack. Let's start with the 2 infantry and the motorized. Hopefully I get a 1. No, no hit. Sorry. Cavalry with a 2. 8. No hit. Light armor. And a hit. Whew, got lucky. Defending cavalry with a 2. No hit, so I not having any casualties in this battle. I take central Mongolia with a motorized, 2 infantry, a cavalry, and a light armor. Next up, the battle in Karulam. Defending militia from Mongolia, a light armor, 2 infantry, and a cavalry. This is now mountain border, so only the first turn I have reduced values. Does look like this. And the defending militia right here. Okay, let's proceed. And I start with 2 infantry. No hit. Cavalry at a 2. No hit. Light armor at a 3. No hit. The defending militia. No hit. Okay. So now my units, they move up 1. So the light armor goes to 4. Cavalry goes to 3. And the infantry to 2. Yes, that is correct. So let's start again with the infantry at a 2. No hit. Cavalry. No hit. Light armor. And there it is. 4. And the militia defense with a 2 and does not score a hit. Another combat without casualties for Russia. I'm quite happy about that. And Karulan as well as Central Mongolia, they bring me both 1 IPP. Because I'm not at war with a major power, I have to track that separately. So it's 2 IPP here, another IPP for Karchana, so in total 3 IPP. And I will use this international brigade marker to identify that here on the IPP sheet. Good. Cool, cool. Happy with that. Now we have finished all combat moves. So next up, we're talking about the non-combat moves. And now I finally have to decide where to put my planes. They fought in Karchala, and they have, because of the airport there, they can fly another 4 territories. Let's see. So I think it's fair to say we just leave 1 fighter in Leningrad, and the fighter and tank bomber, they go back to Moscow. Yeah, they can reach. They fly 1 to Karchala, 2 to Leningrad, 3 to Western Russia, and 4 to Moscow. Stat-wise, yeah. We just leave it like that. Now I haven't rail anything this turn, but that means I can start it now. I will use this infantry here to move to Transcaucasia. So it rails all the way down to Transcaucasia, where I have now 3 infantry. And other than that, I think we just leave it like that. Okay, sorry guys, give me a couple seconds to think about it. Okay, yeah. We just leave them where they are. So next up will be recruitment role for my Spanish Republicans. Need a 5 or less, and I got a 6. Damn. Okay. Not successful. All right, my purchases. Have I mentioned my purchases at the beginning of the turn? I'm not sure. Sorry guys, it's we have 103 Fahrenheit here, or 104, so it's way too hot and can't think straight. So I had 12 IPP in the beginning. I spent 11. 1 will be Lend-Lease to Spain. A rail will be built for 4 IPP because in mountain territory, and another airborne will be built for 3. So in total it's 11 IPP, and I save 1. If I forgot this at the beginning of the term, I apologize. That wasn't meant to be. I just wanted to finish the turn quickly so Fighting Irish can continue with the Japanese. So let's place it. The artillery goes from Oral Kursk to southern Ukraine, through the Turkish Strait, and to Catalonia. The airborne goes to Moscow. So there are now 2 airbornes there. I will do this position of forces at the end of my turn. And the rail goes to, or is between, let's do it between northern Kazakhstan and Xinjiang. So there's now a connection, a rail connection, where other people can Lend-Lease stuff to Xinjiang. Let's see what will happen there. So Russia saves 1 IPP for this turn. I had a quite successful sleeping bear roll. That means, let's take a closer look. Russia is at 19 at the moment. Don't worry, I will adapt or change the income here because this is not true anymore. Haven't changed it. But 19 is true for Russia, and with 1 IPP saved, I end up with 20. Another 3 IPP for my freshly conquered territories. And let's see if I can get some more income. So I'm now at 23, but I do know that Russia gets something from the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. And that must be, I think, 3 IPP, so in total... No, it's correct. It's a wartime bonus, but it is available while at peace, so yes, I get additional 3 IPP, so I end up with 26 IPP, which is great. And I think this is it. So 26 IPP for Russia next turn. Yeah, now I know what I forgot. There's something that the Germans actually get from the Russians, and that is a submarine base in Murmansk. And let me place a submarine base there. Well, first I need to search where to find a submarine base here in my mess. I hope I will find some time to clean up in the war room here. Got him. Sorry guys, I know. The video could be like 10 minutes long. And just searching for stuff, thinking about stuff. But finally, in Murmansk, there is now a German submarine base. Let me place a roundel there so that we can remember this is German. Beautiful German submarine base here in Murmansk. And alright guys, I think this is it. Looks great in Spain now. I think we have a good chance of winning it some of the next turns, but I'm sure it will be a heavy fight because of the 2 fighters and the mountain territory, lots of infantry. But let's see. Yeah. Hand things over to Fighting Irish, and I wish you a beautiful evening, guys. Bye bye.